right, welcome Fusion fans. We are here today for your Fusion Varsity against your Bay Area Ice Bears.
Day 2 of the, what are we calling this? Is this an annual tournament now?
This is an annual tournament, and it used to be more like a tournament. It's tough to call it a tournament anymore because we only get to play 2 games.
Okay.
And the reason for that is Western Wisconsin. So there's 4 teams here. There is the Bay Area Ice Bears. There's the Fusion. We have the Western Wisconsin Stars and Black River Falls. We used to play one of our conference games against Western Wisconsin Stars this weekend. However, the conference has put a stop to that. So we do not play Western Wisconsin Stars. We only get 2 games in this tournament, once against the Ice Bears and once against Black River Falls. And we save our Western Wisconsin conference game for later in the year.
I don't know that that's always a bad thing, though. I mean, you want to get your legs under you, just the flow of the game going before you get into conference play when it really matters. So,
absolutely. You know, and it's still a great weekend. There's 4 really good hockey teams. 4 of the best in the state, so it's always a good start to the season. Kind of see where you're off, what you have to work on. It's a good to see what competition we got out there.
All right, I appreciate that background because I was a little curious myself why the Bay Area played 2 games yesterday, and I thought it was just going to be a round robin, and here we only have 1 each day, but that makes perfect sense. So, a little background here, Adam, on the Bay Area team. You did some research on them. What's your thoughts?
So they're coming off an excellent season. Regular season they went 23-1. Postseason they went 2-0, and then at the state they went 2-0, winning against Central Wisconsin 8-0 in the championship.
Thanksgiving holiday tournament between the Bay Area Ice Bears and your St. Croix Valley Fusion. Baltimore High School, River Falls High School, and the WIA. Good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and the officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated or grounds removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy today's game in a positive manner. Now let's get to today's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Ice Bears. At defense, number 2, Addison Dahl. At the other D, number 11, Elizabeth Zunker.
I didn't notice that yesterday.
And your forwards, number 19, Lily Lyons. Number 25, Hannah Van Hayden. And number 28, Faye Brunke. And in goal, number 31, Reese Spearing. And the rest of the Ice Bears. The Ice Bears are coached by Mike Buchanan. And now for your home team, the Fusion. At defense, a senior, number 14, Eleanor Adams. And her partner, a senior, captain, number 11, Oakley Haldorf. And your forwards, at center, a senior, number 12, Morgan Kivel. At right wing, a senior, number 26, Ella Stanley. At left wing, a freshman, number 5, Jenna Volgren. And in goal, a junior, number 1, Caitlin Gustafson. And the rest of the Fusion players. The Fusion are coached by Matt Cranston, assisted by John Zemmenbergen, TJ Klund, Zach Brazina, and Jordan O'Connor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time we ask you please rise, remove your caps, push your hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Your officials today is assigned by the WIA and River Falls High School referees Dylan Otto and Mark Ariola. And your headlinesman, Fred Lemke. Also, congratulations and thank our special guest Zamboni driver today, Kevin McAllister. It's a great day for a great game. Now let's play hockey.
Kivels, so apologies yesterday if I didn't have the Morgan and Sydney straightened out in my head, but we'll work on that as the season goes. Got a couple of siblings on the team, which
two sets or three sets. So we got the Kivels, Morgans, and
Volgrens and
Volgrens and Kivels.
Yep.
Last year, I think we had 4 sets of siblings on.
Sheesh. I mean, on one hand, I could just say a last name, and it makes it easier. But all right, so DeLong up ahead loses possession there to the other number 7 from the Bay Area. A little push down in the corner over to Adams. Adams up to the point, held in the zone by the defense. DeLong in pursuit, and they're cycling it around, maintaining possession there in the Fusion defensive zone. Looks like we have Kendra Harmon fighting for it, and the Fusion come away with it, pushing it ahead to Lindis. Gets bumped into the boards right there by the Fusion bench. And
wow.
First rip, top of the slot. One of those unlikely, unfortunate goals, I would say. Puck just shot away. Girl took a rip when she had a look and hit top shelf glove side, and it may have caught KG off guard. I'm not sure. We're watching the replay here. Again, one of those you just, got on her a little quick, threw some sticks. So, all right. Fusion take a trail by 1 now, and we did this yesterday too. Didn't we give up an early goal that was kind of shocking? That said, back on, so we have Jane Volgren and Ralston with, looks like middle up front. Wait.
I think they may be taking, there's an interference call on Bay.
Okay. Totally missed that. My apologies as I was trying to get the lineup there. So on the ice up front, we've got Middle, Kivel, and Jane Volgren with looks like Adams and Halldorf playing D. So this will start the first power play for the Fusion. Puck out top. Good pressure and first clear of the power play here. And it looks like the Ice Bears are going to play aggressive.
Yeah, bringing someone in to attack.
Definitely, and this burns some time. I mean, this is good strategy. Any seconds are seconds on a power play. If you can do it at the other team's end, never hurts. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Holbrook fanned on a puck, and that was not ideal. Just a bad miscommunication. Took eyes off, and looks like we're just going to have to settle down. We'll see how the team responds here. Again, that we had 2 players go down. Looks like Jane Volgren and Lily Middle kind of got tripped.
Both collided there.
Yep, and that probably caused Oakley to take her eyes off it for a split second, not knowing where her pass was going to be, and that's all it took, top of the slot there. So, all right, let's just take a deep breath and reset. So we've got DeLong, Jenna Volgren, and that would be Harmon up front with Munson, and I can see the other D13 would be Sydney Kibble. Fusion to control the puck, and reeling, so, well.
Oh, we got a tripping call coming.
Yep. And looks like, yep, hold the goalie, but Ice Bears able to possess the puck and get play stoppage for the second penalty. So, with all the chaos going on and the goal scoring, kind of forgot we were sitting in a power play.
Yes.
So now we're going to have a 2-goal advantage with the second one. So 54 to play on the first penalty, and now we have a second penalty on a trip.
Yeah, it'll be a good position for the Fusion to pump one in here.
Yeah.
Definitely needed.
It is, and it would be nice if we can get one in this first 54 seconds and then ride out a power play for the remainder, but beggars can't be choosers here.
Minor penalty to the Ice
Puck
Bears.
drop controlled by the Ice Bears. They're going to come away with it, and they get one long clear. Take some time, so again, wouldn't expect too many just errant situations with defending state champs with the number of girls they have back. So they're going to play sharp hockey, or I would expect it. So another case in point. All right. Fusion can't quite hold, so coming down short-handed, gets wide, and poof. That would have been
just off her shoulder.
Yeah, good block there by KG. Again, another unobstructed run at the goalie. Never like to see that. And again, as soon as they get possession, they send it deep. 5 to play on the first penalty.
Fusion not able to set anything up down there.
None. All right, so Jane Volgren coming ahead, picking up some steam, looking to dump in, pass ahead to
and we've gone
middle.
We've gone to 4-on-5.
We are 4-on-5 with 50 to play in the second penalty. The Ice Bears dump deep and pursue. And again, they are playing what I would call a very aggressive power play, and I think you can get away with that with a 2-goal lead. Playing a little bit more aggressive, but it seems to be working out right now. So 12:44 to play here in the first. The Fusion down 2-0 with 30 seconds to go on a Fusion power play. We'll have a center ice face-off. Puck escaped by the Fusion bench. We have Jenna Volgren taking the drop with Sophia DeLong, and looks like Kendra Harmon supporting up front, and Sophia Munson, and it's like Sydney Kivel supporting on the defensive side. Pass ahead. Harmon to dump in pursuit by, quick change of possession and back out. So Adams to possess a puck, regroup, assess the situation. She's going to enter the zone on her own, get a extra set of
one
legs.
player out there.
Really good centering pass, just nobody home there. Timing thing, and those are the things. Looks like we got an ice coming from the Ice Bears. So I think what we're seeing thus far is to be expected.
Yes.
I mean, knew this was not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. They went 2-0 yesterday with some big win, 8-2 over Western Wisconsin, and then they beat Black River Falls 2-0. Oh, good shot there on the drop. Drop back to Jane Volgren, and she ripped. Got a clear shot on net. Goalie was able to swallow that up. Again, another face in the Fusion offensive zone. Pass back to, oh, nice look, nice look. There's Oakley Halldorf, who's able to possess and fire on net. Just a little wide. Jane Volgren, good back check, able to intercept, and, oh, another good look. Oh, that was Lily Middle coming down. Got the another couple of good looks there. So if we can maintain that energy, we're going to have our opportunities here. So now on the ice, we got Lily Middle taking the drop with Ralston and Jane Volgren out top.
Oh, that's such good.
It was. Oh man. Again. Sophia Munson maintaining the point, and puck's going to come out to neutral zone, and Kibble tries to control, loses it down range, just enough to get through there. Always a dangerous cross-ice pass when it doesn't have the zip that you'd like to see.
Yeah, it was from behind the back, too.
Yeah. All right, the Ice Bears trying to get it deep into our defensive zone, and not quite able to clear there. And 18's going to take it down, loses possession, but the Ice Bears come away with it. Cycling a little bit out to center and try to go right back same side, and dangerous shot through the middle. Again, that top of the slot. Puck just trickled high and wide. Shot from the point, a little wide left. Coming around near side and pinned in here, near side, just below us. And good little bump there by Kivel to take possession. Again, getting in that dangerous slot area. The puck almost ricocheted off our own skate towards the net, but stayed wide, thankfully. So Ella Stanley to do a little flip pass, gets it out of the zone and controlled again by the Ice Bears. So little number 8 there had a little possession with the guarding. You don't see that at that level. Uh-oh, here we go. It's not the girl you want. 28, yep, that would be Faye Brunk, or Brunky, however you pronounce that. And she's back at it, scoring goals. So that's one to look out for. So just like that, Fusion are down 3-0. Shots on goal thus far is 7 for the Bay Area Ice Bears and 4 for the Fusion. So we have Oakley Holbrook, or Holdorf, keep going there. Eleanor Adams, D, with Lindis Munson, or Lindis Harmon, and DeLong up front. All right, puck dips into the zone, and DeLong, puck pops out. Holdorf to control, pushes ahead, but Ice Bears come away with it in the neutral zone, and now we got an odd girl rush. Again, try to center. Oakley there to intercept, and she's scrapping back behind the net. So it comes around near side. Pass up, intercepted by Ella Stanley. Ella's pushes ahead to Harmon, Kendra Harmon there, dumps deep to get some fresh legs out, and they're going to regroup, and the Ice Bears are quick to transition. KG looks to cover, but that little quick transition led to new fresh legs for the Ice Bears too, so keep play moving. Middle behind the Fusion net, intercepted, and they try a wraparound, nothing doing. Another shot that was deflected or blocked by somebody in the middle. Centering pass.
It was middle.
Again, they have a knack for the areas that you want to shoot from.
Yeah.
And it seems like they have a lot of girls where you want to, again, centering pass and 2 coming down the slot. So just missing the timing. All right, coming by near side, Jenna Volgren pushes out ahead. Head of steam. She almost gets by, but good defensive stop there to intercept and slow the momentum. Fusion dump into the zone and pursued. Jenna Volgren on the opposite side, far corner. And Ice Bears come away with it. Up near side, center to transition on the breakout. Good back check by Jenna Volgren, having a good aggressive shift. She seems to be everywhere I'd look. That would be Morgan Kivel coming downhill and intercepted by 3 Ice Bears. All right, puck coming down, no icing. Eleanor Adams to control. She's going to go forehand side up the far wall, pushes it ahead, and puck escapes the zone. Ella Stanley in pursuit, and they cycle all the way around near side, looking to center. Puck scoots all the way through, and they maintain possession, but Adams to control. Oh, loses it there, far corner. Tied up. Let's see who comes away with it. All right. Looks like the Ice Bear. Oh, no. Ella Stanley to pull it.
Lindis.
Oh, that's Lindis. Yep. Good call. You probably numbers etched in your mind a little better than mine.
A little bit.
All the obvious reasons. All right. Good little stick work. Oof, that's their second leading scorer, Hannah Van Hadden. So 28 and 25 are the two I'm keeping an eye on. And you see it, that quick stick work kind of sticks out. Puck out of the zone, and Sophia DeLong fighting to, not sure what the whistle was. Looks interference, it looks like. Yep, on number 8, which is Ava McDonald, called on an interference. I'll be honest, I wasn't watching it or where the interference happened.
Yeah, I had to have been on the other side of the play.
Other side, neutral zone, so... All right, so this brings up another power play. So this would be the third power play. Special teams for the Fusion. We have Jane Volgren, Lily Middle, Morgan Kivel, and Eleanor Adams with Oakley Halldorf. Trying to possess. They're cycling around, assessing the situation. Drop down behind. Centering pass. Really good look. And puck out. And goalie wide reach. Gloves a shot from Adams. So good little setup there. We got
It's the closest we've been thus far.
So again, I don't feel the scoreboard doesn't indicate what I'm seeing. I don't feel we're being dominated by any stretch of the imagination. We're getting some good looks. It's just they've had good opportunities.
Yeah, they had a couple shots at our goalie unattended.
Yep. Some mishaps that just go the wrong way. So, all right. Ice Bears to clear. Adams taking it back behind the net. And again, we can expect one of their skaters in pursuit on these power plays. So a long stretch pass there to Morgan Kivel. She's going to enter the zone. Loses possession, back out to neutral zone, and Middle to control. She's going to take it in, and Middle gets tied up down in the end, loses a stick. Playing kicksies, slapsies for the puck, and looks like the Fusion come away with it. Kick it out to the point. Oakley unable to control with the stick there just to disrupt, so... That's Sydney Kivel returning, takes possession. We have 30 seconds to play in the third power play. Again, Jenna Volgren going to bring it in full head of steam with Kendra Harmon collecting on the shot that goes all the way around. Shot from the point off the blocker, the pad save there by the goalie. Fusion, all right. They lift the puck out to the neutral zone to clear. 3 to play, and we're about to be full strength. The Bears go full strength, hop out, quick shift, and we're going to cycle over opposite side. Jenna Volgren takes a long shot from just outside the blue line. And all right, coming onto the ice now, we have Adams, Halldorf with Middle, Jane Volgren, and Chloe Ralston. Middle to take the drop, 4:24 to play here in the first. Oh, again, a little possession of the drop, right back to Jane Volgren. She rips, center the goalie, so Again, drops to Volgren. She looks to hit a pass that time, it seemed. She definitely paused for a second and shot it wide versus just the quick rip, but Adams to possess. She's doing some nice stick work there. Gets right in front of the crease. Can't quite get anything on it. Goes wide. The Ice Bears come away with it. Kick it out to neutral zone. And Haldorf just punches it, poke checks it ahead. Gets it out of danger's way, and she's going to be back to clear. Puck around to Sydney Kivel. Cross to Haldorf, and they're just going back and forth there. Oh, Kivel fires it into one of the Ice Bears players, and the frustration of just not getting the break out there, but it'll come. All right, 3:35 to play in the first. Shots are 8-9. Unfortunately, the score is 3-0 on those shots. So, got Morgan Kivel taking the drop with Ella Stanley, and looks like Jenna Volgren coming out. Again, centering pass, shot just wide, or got enough stick on it. Stick goes flying there, one of the Ice Bears. Again, all right, fighting through that top of the crease, and somehow or another, a shot got fired, went way wide, so most likely deflected, but these guys have a knack for getting it in those positions. Controlled in the near side corner, around backside to 28. Top scorers, playing back behind the net, and again, a little centering and chip type shot, goes wide. Puck's being played by Sydney Kivel. She's pinned against the boards. Support comes away with it from the Ice Bears, and shocker, 28 coming downhill for the chip shot and just misses. Fusion clear, no icing, but able to get 5 fresh skaters on, so we have DeLong coming near side. Harmon intercepts past neutral zone, and Emerson Lindis in pursuit. Puck sneaks out to Eleanor Adams as she tries to push it ahead with a lot of traffic there in the traditional breakout, and Harmon comes away with it, but it's 1-on-4 at this point with DeLong to follow, actually. She can find her. Oh, there it was. And Sophia DeLong just missed it with a great setup from Harmon. Coming around behind net. Could not connect on the pass. Puck comes wide and out to the neutral zone. Jane Volgren cross to Eleanor Adams. Adams up ahead. Nobody home. We're going to get a couple fresh bodies out there. And the Ice Bears try to get something going, disrupted by the Fusion defense. Lily Middle coming around behind the net, ahead to Jane Volgren. Volgren up ahead off the boards to Chloe Ralston. Ralston pushes ahead to Middle, gets a shot on goal. Easy defend. Puck coming down, still neutral zone. Let's see. All right, over to Sydney Kivel. She looks to get a stretch pass, and we have 1 minute to play here in the first. Stretch pass off the boards to Middle. She's going to chip it to avoid the ice and get some fresh legs for the Fusion. And we have Ella Stanley in pursuit. Looks like they did clear, so we had to tag up. Got Morgan Kivel controlling. She's going to bump it back. Gets it out of the zone, so the Bears have to come back out and dump in. And again, just back and forth here.
Playing a little slap hockey.
Yeah, yep, would agree. Guessing they got caught on an offsides there. So this will bring us to a neutral zone face-off with 31 seconds to play here in the first. And Morgan Kivel to take the drop with Jenna Volgren, and is that Ella Stanley? Yes, I think so. Puck drops down to Oakley. She kicks it ahead to Morgan. Can't quite get through the Ice Bear defense, and Ella Stanley using the skates by any means necessary. So out of the zone just enough, and they push it ahead. Morgan Kivel's going to get a look here. Can she convert? She does! Top shelf across the goalie's face. So very nice breakout stretch, however you want to look at that. And looks like Morgan Kibble was the lead recipient. She creates some space for herself there, and a few technical difficulties here. So that's the second goal for Morgan Kibble of the tournament, first of the day. So with 4 seconds to play here in the first, that's actually one of those momentum goals. Oh boy. Woo! I'm not so sure KG used her head on that one. Right at the buzzer there, the Ice Bears got a shot from the point that would have been interesting, but KG in good position knocks it out of the way. So again, Morgan Kibble, not sure if we got the replay there.
Did not.
Okay. So squirted loose to the right side of the goal. She breaks down and goes top shelf or bar down, as the girls like to call it, right in front of the goalie. So one of those, as you wrap up the first 5 seconds to play, almost a momentum goal as you go into the locker room, trying to erase some of those early mistakes that just led to unfortunate goals.
Yeah, we're hoping that leads to some excitement when the Fusion get back on the ice.
Yep. And I don't know how this coaching staff handles moments like this, but definitely start on your heels. What do you think that locker room's like?
Oh, I can only imagine that they're telling them that moving their feet, keeping the pressure, spreading out, using your teammates. The back to the basic stuff, right? You've seen a lot of passes out in front, and they just need to get that shot off.
Yeah, very much so. Again, just looking at the score sheet, we're leading them in shots on goal, so we're getting good looks. And in truth, short of those two just mistakes that happened, it's been a fairly even game, and they're unfortunate mishaps.
Yeah. Hopefully we can turn that around in the second, hold them off, put another one on the board. It'd be nice to see going into the third period with a tied game.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, these first 5 minutes of the next period, I always transitional. If you can get one back, that just gets everybody fired up. And now we're in that infamous 2-goal lead.
Yes.
Where you get that, you get some fresh legs under you with the intermission, and if we can come out and get it early, then that changes the way the period plays oftentimes.
Yeah. And Fusion have to make sure that they remember that Bay Area is going to come out screaming too. They have a lot of talent on that team, and I don't see them letting up or having a bad period at all either.
I would agree there. This is one of the best women's or girls hockey teams I have observed at the high school level. Just the little things they do, like there was a line change. They kicked it up from our end or their defensive zone to the point and got a shot off, cleared the ice, got 5 fresh skaters, and that puck transitioned in less than 3 seconds, end to end, and a shot on goal. Like, those are little things that they're constantly looking for how to do that. The other thing I noticed, which it makes perfect sense why Faye Brunke has scored the way she does. She's coming down that slot on a knee looking for that centering chip, call it a chip shot, I guess, where your stick's down and you just kind of pop it when it comes at you. I mean, that you don't see that very often, or at least I haven't.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing. Quick shots, hard shots, and she looks like she can hit her targets as well. So.
Yep. Got Papa Volgren on the ZAM, cleaning up the ice. He's been doing a stellar job all weekend.
Yeah, the amount of parents it takes to run a hockey game around here. We have announcing, we have scorekeeping, we have clock keeping, we have penalty. A couple guys in the penalty box. We have the Zamboni, we have the concession stand. And then we have what we're doing up here. So it really takes an army to get one of these games played.
True story. And you mentioned yesterday how you've done throughout the years. You've done every facet of it. And
Yes.
do you guys over in Baldwin here do the liaison, if you will? It's just kind of a floater to take care of stuff. I know
We do.
last night at the boys' home opener in River Falls, I was talking with the liaison, and it's like, I'm not quite sure what I do, but if there's anything needed in the course of the game, it's on me to take care of.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we have you know, it's a hockey family mentality, man. There's just so many great people, you know, for fundraising, for cleaning the rink, for keeping it up. You know, we're here in Baldwin, we're pretty proud of the way we keep our rink. You know, it's you know, built in what, 98? We're 20, almost 20,
Pushing 30
almost
now.
30
You're
years,
over that
you know?
halfway to 30.
You know, and the building looks great still to this day. So
It does. It does. I think we mentioned it in the JV game. It's Western Wisconsin, and really it's looking like the whole state of Wisconsin's getting a heavy batch of snow now. So
yeah,
regardless of outcome, Green Bay's got, or they're going to have a trek to get home here.
Yeah.
Slogging through.
We've been on the other side where we were over there playing tournaments, and then of course you're coming home in a snowstorm and you're white knuckling it the whole way. But
That's rough.
things we do for hockey.
Yeah, you're not lying on the hockey family aspect. That was something foreign to me. Now, I mean, we're quite a few years into it with the freshmen, but you don't. It's a different experience with other sports for whatever reason, and that hockey family. Once you see it, embody it, and now we're carpooling here and there just to make everything work. And like you said, what it takes to put on one game is pretty cool. But it's been a great experience. Amy and I, my wife, always talk about that first time it was over here, and it was summer. And it was the summer camp or whatever they run, and we got this little girl mixed in with all the others, had never skated before. She looked like a baby giraffe, and we were just like, oh my gosh, what did we sign her up for?
Yeah.
And she loved it. And I'll be honest, Adam, when I put those pads, first off, I wasn't quite sure how all the pads went on because they're not quite like football pads. But it definitely gave Dad a proud moment of, all right, we're doing this. This was kind of cool.
So do you strap the skates on?
I do, actually. And last year we were lucky enough to come across a rink. Somebody, their kid had graduated, and we asked, got some really well-built boards. A few panels need some work, but it was all 3/4-inch plywood, 60 by 40, so it is a sizable rink.
Oh, nice.
Our neighbor, Ben Sizer, he's got 2 kids coming up through the ranks, a boy and a girl, and we put ice in for the first time last year, changed to some warm water coming out of the faucet, and so he and I get to do the backyard zam, which is always fun. So, yeah, I'll throw skates on, and it's not pretty, but I'll tell you this much. It's one of the harder sports I've ever thought to play.
Yeah, you strap on it, so, you know, a lot of times, you know, I shouldn't say a lot of times, but, you know, other sports, right, you're using just your hands, right, or, you know, you're running, but we're in hockey, you know, you're expected for your skating ability. It really is second nature, and that's why, you know, as we're growing up, there's so much focus on edge work and skating is so that it does become second nature. You watch these girls transition. If you actually watch their feet work, right, and their skates are pointing forward at one point, and they're rotating their hips, and their skates are going, and all of a sudden they're going backwards, right? I mean, it is a whole nother talent that, and then as well now as they're controlling the puck and bringing the puck with them all over. It's like no other sport out there. It really is truly, I believe, one of the best sports.
From a spectator standpoint, it's unmatched in my opinion. It's constant action. There's flow to it, and to your point of the difficulty, it was always described as everything's artificial, meaning every other sport you usually have either your feet on the ground or direct contact with the object, be it a ball, football, basketball, baseball. And here both of those are removed, like you're 4 inches off the ice on a blade of steel.
Yeah.
And you can't touch the puck. So now you've got a puck at the end of an awkward stick. And I remember that first time, like trying to catch a pass. With that, angles are super, super important. And we're doing a little camera panning to some avid fans down there in the corner.
Yes, that is
like-
Stacy, my wife, and our friend Michelle Knotts. And my dad, Kevin Lindis.
Even better.
Yeah,
better.
Michelle. Michelle was a hockey parent with us back when our son was playing hockey. She had a son, Tucker Noss. So Tucker and Gavin grew up as brothers.
And is Stacy playing the role of hockey mom this year?
She
Isn't that a
is.
thing for the varsity where there's one or two designated kind of moms, if you will, that organize some of the trips that will come up throughout the season?
For sure. I think Stacy's been in charge of hotels and then senior night but again, that also I say Stacy, but it's not just Stacy.
Sure.
It's many others who organize that for our girls.
And we do have quite a few seniors on this squad, so
I think it's 12.
dang, that's
I
crazy.
think it's 12 seniors.
I mean, what's coming behind is also exciting, but that's having 12 seniors. That leadership is always helpful as you come down the season, really forming the things you've got to work on. But it's super important as you start moving down the stretch in the playoffs of just that experience, staying calm, regrouping, and getting after it. I'm going to take a 1.5 minute break here before we come back. So,
Sure.
yeah. Love it. Love it. All right. So, starting the second period, we have Lily Middle taking the drop with Chloe Ralston and Jane Volgren. Sporting D, Fusion control the puck. So that's Adams and Haldorf in the back. And got a quick weak shot on goal that's gloved. And it's going to bring to a face-off in the Fusion offensive zone. Same set, and I'm not quite sure if the Ice Bears just had the wrong set of 4 to kill that, because 8 seconds go by and they're swapping all 4 players. But we'll see what happens here. Again, controlled by the Fusion. Adams fires deep. Awkward bounce off that back wall. Probably a goalie's worst nightmares when you get that weird bounce. Again, angles. I think you mentioned that yesterday, and you know that's the one where it's bounces from behind you. You don't have much vision. All right, third drop of the first 15 seconds goes to the Ice Bears, but quickly controlled by the Fusion. Got Chloe Ralston fighting for possession, and Ice Bears come away with it, looking to middle. Oh, middle almost intercepts in a what would have been an awesome spot there, and we push ahead, and we are full strength now. Actually, we were full strength. Were we?
Yep.
Okay. A brain fart there. It's like, did we go in with the penalty?
No,
but no, we
did not.
scored, and then they did the 4-girl swap, which
Yes.
threw me off there. Okay. Well, here we go. So, dangerous shot
Hard
there.
shot.
Again, hard shot.
Oh, here we
puck
go.
squirts free. We've got, that's Lily Middle coming down, and Deeks.
Oh.
Goalie is able to stone her at the doorstep there. Unfortunately, that was a good break. I think a deflected shot, one of those that squirts the wrong direction if you're the Ice Bears, and Middle was there ready to jump on it. So again, errant pass, but nobody home there. Middle needs some fresh legs after her last burst of energy. Ella Stanley to pursue, and they are quick to push it forward, but we're going to get an ice. So again, they are looking for those stretch passes and get that transition out of D where there's space on the ice. They are looking for that girl stretching the ice and getting on the offensive front. We were doing that yesterday, but haven't seen much of it. Jane Volgren was quick to get out yesterday, and we hit her a couple of times on that. Probably led to her hat trick. So shot there from Sydney Kibble goes wide into the far corner. Jenna Volgren in pursuit, scrapping for the puck. She's sits into the corner, loses her stick. Ice Bears come away with it on a breakout, and some interesting transition. Just watching things out. We got a penalty, looks like
Kibble's.
coming on Kibble.
Yeah, I think it's number 12, Morgan Kibble.
All right. That'd be a boarding or a hook. Not sure.
I think it's going to be a body check.
Or a body. That's the body check on Morgan Kibble there. So this is going to be the first power play for the Ice Bears. Penalty kill for the Fusion. We have what I'm guessing is Adams and Haldorf with Jane Volgren and Lily Middle on the ice. So same penalty kill lineup we have. Puck reversed at the blue line, and it'll be interesting to see. KG to cover, puck off the back wall. And,
we're taking someone.
What do we got here?
Looks like Adams is going to the box
Eleanor Adams
with a high stick.
Again, that's my untrained hockey eyes. So now we're going to a 2-girl advantage for the Ice Bears. Not ideal 15 seconds into that first. So we're going to leave the middle Jane Volgren and Oakley Haldorf on the ice to try to close this. Not sure that there's a whole lot of strategy when you're down 2 other than to pack it in and kind of play a triangle to cover your corners. Ice Bears are going to cycle around, and they've got plenty of time here to really assess their shot situation. Good little pursuit by Middle. 2 girls down. Middle goes down pretty hard there. Yeah. I think she rattled out.
Yeah, she's got a little shoulder injury
situation.
Oh, and we have a penalty on us.
Oh, boy. They're going to get a trip
9
on
white with a hook.
Wow. Yep, 9 white with a hook, and I have never seen this.
Yeah, so what happens is because we have 2 penalties, it's going to stay 3-on-5. When the minute 13 comes off, the next penalty will start, and it will start at the full 2 minutes. So really, we could be 3-on-5 for an additional 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
Oy vey. And you score a goal that just wipes one penalty
just
off.
wipes, yep.
Oy vey. Okay, well, let's hope we can survive this. So, again, the Ice Bears going to have plenty of opportunity to cycle to get a shot that they want here. We have the Volgren sisters out there right now, Jane and Jenna, out with Oakley Holdorf trying to defend. First shot on, and KG is able to glove a low shot. Brings us to a face-off in the far side defensive zone, controlled by the Ice Bears, and Jenna Volgren with a burst of energy to try to possess, and nothing doing. So we're going to go back and forth, and Jane Volgren to clear. Very nice hustle play all around by Jenna. Jenna. And Jane in pursuit. Not sure that I would play super aggressive with this Ice Bear team and their ability to go back and forth, but this is ideal here to burn 20 seconds, hopefully, going down. But again, these guys, when you're little Aaron, man, that would have been nice. Just a mistake there by the Ice Bears, and leave it out front for Jenna, and she collects.
KG.
Incredible defense by KG. That was one of those tough passes right in front of the goalie. She slides across and takes the shot. Able to defend. So we have 12 seconds to go in this first penalty.
So when that 12 seconds drops off, the new penalty will come up, but at the 2 minutes.
Okay. So we have a little discussion over there with the official and their coach. I'm not sure what they're discussing. Pretty fun sequence of events there. Some hustle play by Jenna. Again, we got Jenna and Jane Volgren. Man, this is a long shift for them. So actually, this little period here of discussions.
Yeah, so when this 12 seconds falls off, we cannot send another player out. So I'm pretty sure 12 has got to stay in the box because it's still a 3-on-5 scenario.
Okay.
I do not believe that player can come out of the box until we have a whistle. So 12, Morgan will not be able to come out until the next stoppage of play after the 12 seconds.
Okay. And it's probably good that everybody understands that and not get too many players on the ice and just tack on another one. But, here we go. Good little leg work, circles around, going to get a shot, a little high. Maybe a deflection there from Gustafson's glove. And back out, so 9 to play on that first penalty of 3. And they're going to wheel it around. Shot from high, not quite the point, but top of the circle.
No,
down, wheel. Oh, boy.
That should not be happening.
Here we go. So not sure. So one penalty peeled, and we got a girl on. And, again, technically I kind of feel this is too many players on the ice.
Yeah, then their penalty didn't even start.
So I am definitely not a rules aficionado in this sport. So nobody's seen. Oh, we got another arm up for penalty. Is this on the Ice Bears now? Let's see what we got here. We're going to play it dead. Jane Volgren fighting down there. We're just going to wait and see what happens here, Adam, because I'm a little confused. Right now, we have 110 on the
2 minutes did come up.
Middle penalty for hooking. Number 8, Ava McDonald, is going to the box for the Bay Area Ice Bears with 12:02 to play. And their coaches are signaling 2, which brings us back to
Yeah.
the point you were making. I feel like it should still be 5-on-3 because we had 3 penalties.
Well, so we had 12 seconds and 27 seconds. So they let that fourth player out. They shouldn't have. The other penalty expired. The new 2 minutes started. And we should have a 4-on-4 scenario right now. The way the board sits, it should be a 4-on-4 scenario. However, we released our player. I have no idea what's going on. Now that player's coming out of the box.
Yeah.
New players coming
different
into the
players.
box.
So that is Lily Lyons going in. So evidently we negotiate penalties nowadays. Now, honestly, not sure. There's a lot
We
moving.
have no idea what's going on right now.
Correction on the penalty. Penalty goes to number 19, Lily Lyons for hooking.
Okay, the end result of this mess is we have 4-on-4, and the Fusion have Morgan Kivel taking the drop with Harmon up front and Halldorf and Adams against 4 of the Ice Bears, 2 girls. So we're playing 4-on-4, so both teams have a girl in the box. A minute to go on the Fusion penalty, and a minute 45 on the Ice Bears penalty. And again, maybe we got away with one with the 3-on-5, but hey, we're playing hockey now. So pass up ahead to Morgan Kivel. She's going to take it into the zone, pinched by 2 of the Ice Bears as they wheel around, looking to transition. Number 2 bringing it in, full head of steam, rips from just across the blue line. Swallowed up there by Kaylin Gustafson. She has now faced 14 shots, and the Ice Bears have put up, no, wrong way to say that. The Fusion have put up 12 shots. So coming back 4-on-4, we have Jane Volgren on the ice with Adams and Halldorf defending. Again, nice little pass out front. Nice little flip pass there by Jane. Or no, who was that? Adams and Jane Volgren fighting.
Levin's
and
going
looks
in
like
for a
we're
hook.
going to get an interference.
Interference.
So great hustle play, and I mean, you got the Volgrens out there flying around. That puck's loose. They sniff it out, and that I'll call that a straight-up hustle play. She was starting to get in the way, and they just obstructed.
I'm starting to wonder if we're going to see a full match play here in the second.
This is pretty interesting because now we're back to 4-on-3.
It's 4-on-3 for 16 seconds, and then we'll have a 5-on-3.
Even better for what looks to be about a minute, just under a minute for the Fusion. So Fusion advantage here. And looks like Adams circling behind net, nothing doing again. She takes blows an edge now.
There's gonna be a penalty.
Gonna have, holy cow, you aren't lying.
I am not.
I gave up keeping tracking of power plays, penalty kills.
Hey, so we lost. So we gained our 5th player. We're back to 4-on-3. This is absolutely insane.
I think we're 3-on-3 now.
Nope, 4-on-3.
4.
Because we lost the penalty.
Oh, just missed that. Sorry, that penalty came off, and because of the edge, it happens.
We were full strength for like 10 seconds, so we were like, nope, let's not do that. That just goes to show you how much passion these kids have in playing this, and that's what's just going on.
Yep, and when you get evenly matched teams that are state caliber, everything's moving faster. Lose an edge here or there, and here we are. So the Ice Bears to regroup. Sends it ahead. Got a tip, no ice, and
it would have been no icing anyways. They're
penalties.
short-handed.
Everybody's I was wondering, do you ever go 3-on-3, and then do we bring the nets up to the blue line
in overtime?
Short ice. Drop pass there, not quite ready. So again, getting the communication down. So Kivel and Halldorf. So that's Sydney Kivel and Oakley Halldorf. With Jane Volgren and Jenna Volgren up front. She goes top and does not. She hits a bar, it drops, but it did not drop inside the net. That, again, unfortunate break, and you don't have bad luck, you have no luck at all. So There have certainly been just some unlucky moments here for the Fusion, to include Adams losing the edge where she did there when we were one girl advantage. So here we are, 22 to play on the 20 seconds left on the Ice Bears penalty.
Here's that replay of that James shot.
Jane's going to skate in, and oh, man. She thought for sure, like she's even saying that went bar down, and it did not cross the goal line. So just bad luck. All right, so 20 to play for the 20 seconds for the Ice Bears to kill, and Eleanor Adams has 40 seconds remaining on hers. So Morgan Kivel to control, skated around, and
they have another penalty.
Really good. Oh, hey, yep.
And we pulled our goalie.
Dang. All right, so not enough doing, but we're back, and your premonition of playing.
I'm telling you, the Ice Bears were like, "Hey, we're about ready to get rid of a penalty. Let's get another one."
Yesterday was such a clean game, and even the JV, both of the JV games were fairly clean. And to your point, like everybody's playing at a higher level here, so things happen.
They are hustling, and
Minor penalty to the
I haven't really seen anything egregious, right? You know, it's
They're clean, right?
they're clean. It's
Yeah,
just hard playing penalties.
So we've got Middle taking a drop, so hopefully her time in the box allowed her to get that shoulder refresh, so a long sail down. And all right, so even shorthanded, since it's 4-on-4, there is icing back in play.
Yes, for 16 seconds.
Trying to figure out these rules as we go.
Let's see if the Fusion can stay five players strong here for
Yes.
the second part of this.
All right, so we got Middle taking the drop with Jane Volgren and Sydney Kivel with, who is that, Oakley Halldorf. So Captain has been out there for the majority of this. Sid Kivel looking for options. She's going to fire it on net just to burn some time here. Gloved by the goalkeeper. And we're going to swap. Kivel's sister? No. Is that
the Kibbles.
No. Oh, it was.
So they
couldn't tell if that was a 1 or a 2 there.
Yeah, and then you'll have Adams out, and then you'll have their normal power play line out there. In 3, 2, and 1.
All right.
Full.
Okay, coming ahead. So Middle tries to take a rip, gets slightly deflected. So again, now we have a legit or traditional power play, 5-on-4, favoring the Fusion. Puck's tied up on the side. Jane Volgren comes away with it. Cross ice pass to Eleanor Adams. She dekes a little bit, flips it in towards the net. Just can't get a break, and out to Halldorf, who maintains the zone, fires on net, and the keeper's able to glove it. All right, so the Ice Bears bringing a fresh set of 4 to kill the remaining 111 on the penalty. Swapping Morgan Kivel going to take the drop with Jane Volgren and Middle in shoot spot.
Nice low shot.
It was. Again, we've got that. We've executed that puck drop to Volgren, fire on net a few times now. So, all right, pass ahead. Middle across ice to Adams. Adams can't quite get it out of the zone. Their Ice Bears are they're pressuring power plays, so it only stands to reason they're going to be aggressive in the neutral zone. Really just putting pressure on the basics. You got to make clean passes, and Adams fans on a puck look like the puck hit a bump or something there, chunk of ice. All right, so 30 seconds to play. Oh, deflection.
Nice deflection.
Puck stays out front.
Nice second attempt there by Halldorf.
And Halldorf realizing, hey, I'm going to come down. Not a lot of threats behind you. Yep, Jane Volgren. Again, a couple of fans there on good opportunities. So
13 seconds left.
Running power play. Ooh. So almost a Volgren to Volgren connection off the quarterback pass from Middle. Middle out to the point. Sydney Kivel down to Middle. And now Ice Bears are full strength. Somebody's got to get back.
They left 7 down there.
Oof. Yes, they did for a brief second. All right, we are playing full-strength hockey with 7 to play in the second. The Fusion not able, well, neither team able to capitalize on that melee of penalties. So tied up here, puck scoots free, and it's going to be possessed by Sophia Munson. Haven't called some of these girls' names who aren't on special teams in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Kind of wild how that works. But
that first and second line, they need a break.
yes, hopefully we got some fresh legs. So here we have Munson, Munson and Lindis is out, or no, I'm sorry.
Yep,
that's
Lindis, Harmon,
not
and
Munson.
DeLong.
DeLong, okay. So Lindis to control, back to drop pass back to DeLong. DeLong scrapping for it. And the Ice Bears come away with it. Going to be 3-on-3 coming back down the other way with Munson in good position. Floating pass, puck sits out front, danger zone here, and KG recognizes the danger and covers the puck. It was an interesting start where it was kind of a floater knuckle puck, and then it lands out front, and chaos ensued, but nothing happened. So shot totals, again, very even game from a shot perspective. Not a lot of scoring action thus far with 6 to play here in the second. Puck drop controlled by the Ice Bears, and it's Chloe Ralston recognizes, comes ahead. Jane Volgren with a nice wide shot. There's a name for that where you hit the opposite side pad and it pops out. I can't remember. I learned that last season, but
I don't have that name for you.
okay. It was one of the things the youngers. That's going to be a pretty good trip on Jane Volgren. Unapologetic. And she knew it right away.
Yeah.
So back to a penalty kill.
Hey, we made it about a minute, maybe a minute and a half there, full strength.
We did. So 5:24 to play. Jane Volgren to the box. And our special teams to kill this penalty look to be Morgan Kivel, Jenna Volgren with, looks like Adams and Halldorf, the 2 senior leaders playing D here. A few more discussions with the Bay Area bench.
Yeah, I think Bay Area was, because it was when she stuck her leg out there, and that's, you can get a major off of that.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they were discussing.
I can see where that's a danger on the knee when you do that, or hyperextension definitely comes into play. Best case. So cross ice pass, good block there by KG, and I think that was, well, somebody kicked it out wide, get the puck to safety. Ice Bears to regroup with Jenna Volgren kind of pursuing as they enter the zone. So back check, and they're staying up, and looks like Adams tries to clear, hits a girl out on the defenseman out on the blue line, keeps the zone in behind, and Adams is going to get a clear on this one. She not quite on net, but long enough to burn some seconds. So we have a minute 10 to play on this Ice Bear power play. Number 28, that is Faye Berkey, bringing it in, passes ahead. She's going to leave the ice and pass off the pads. That's perfect. That is the one.
That was a listener.
Yes, I love that. I'll get to that here when we get a second in how I came to learn the pass off the pads. But all right, the Ice Bears cycling around. They go far side. Jenna Volgren into, again, another hustle play. Pops it out of the zone, and Ice Bears have to regroup. Jenna is coming out for fresh legs. Puck gets all the way down as we're getting a change with, that is Lily Middle in pursuit. Again, regardless of what happens here, this is valuable seconds. Chloe Ralston coming down, but you just don't want to overextend here. Let's get this penalty burn. 13 to go on the penalty. Ice Bears entering the zone.
Offsides.
Wow. That was an uncharacteristic offsides in that moment. It seemed like it was wide open, but hey, we'll take it. Time to get some fresh breath, and Jane Volgren has 8 seconds left in the box as the Ice Bears bring fresh 5 out. We have Lily Middle taking the drop. Oh. Feel bad for Fred there. Adams got the face off, and she fired it, and it looks like poor Fred, the official, took a shot in the back of the thigh. He's still rubbing that one. All right, we are full strength now. Fusion pass ahead to Volgren, not quite able to handle there at the center line. Puck dumped in. Weak shot fired. 3 to play here in the second. Fusion down 1-3. Volgren to dump in. We are going to get 2, looks like 3 fresh, 4 new skaters. Lindis disrupted there right on the blue line. Comes out, so Harmon pursuing, and the Ice Bears dump far side corner. Munson presses ahead and controlled again by the Ice Bears. You really have to possess the puck with these guys. Any errant pass, they're all over it.
They are everywhere.
Yep. Again, sign of a state champion or high caliber team. All right, puck out to the blue line. Ice Bears looking for an assessment of the situation. They're going to kick it back over opposite side once they had some room. Sophia DeLong in pursuit, and 2 girls fighting for it. And there we go. And we may have an icing call here, but I'm going to say that wasn't the worst icing. That looked a little discombobulated. Minute 55 to play here in the second. No scoring action thus far, so we're leaving this where we ended. Had something on the ice there that...
Lindis just stepped on and did the old whirly bird down towards the goal.
All right. Taking the drop is Morgan Kivel. Back to... What's that? All right. Puck up the side. Jenna Volgren scrapping for it, and Halldorf coming back behind the net. They kick it same side. Out Jenna Volgren's there. Fans just not enough on it. Loses it again. Puck back behind the Fusion net. Dangerous spot here, and KG covers, thankfully. Wouldn't like him where that was at because there was a girl coming down the slot. So we are going to get a fresh set of forwards coming out for the Fusion. We have middle, Jane Volgren and Chloe Ralston. And then on D, Adams and Halldorf are getting their minutes in today. Seem to be out there. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, man, quick interference on number 9, Eliana Memkin. And so this brings power play. We're going to call it number 6.
I don't know.
Fusion go on the power play. Same line, Morgan Kivel, Lily Middle, and Jane Volgren. So with Adams and Halldorf for this set of special teams. So puck controlled, and not very long. Again, Ice Bears are aggressive. Looked like we were going to control that puck, and able to clear. That is Halldorf around far end. She kicks it back the other side with the one girl in pursuit. So Ice Bears are playing what I'm going to call an elongated box to kill this penalty, but I'm getting away with it.
Oh, nice shot.
Middle comes in, gets a look, and really sharp shot. Just hit her square in the chest. So 50 seconds to play here in the second. Minute 30 left on the Fusion power play. We have Morgan Kivel taking the same lineup here. So Morgan Kivel, Lily Middle, Jane Volgren, Eleanor Adams, and Oakley Halldorf. Ice Bears try to clear, and they're able to. That could have been dangerous with number 28 to boot.
28 sitting out there.
Yeah. She just kind of floated. I don't know if she was going for a change, but
nice deflection.
Good look again. Oh. All right. So Ice Bears clear, 30 to play. And we got Jane Volgren coming around the back, picking up. Interception down there, shorthanded. We're going to possess. Adams is like, not so fast. There's 2 of us, 1 of you. We're going to take this stretch pass to the blue
9
line.
seconds.
Now,
We got time.
9 seconds. Here we go.
Oh, there's going to be an interference
we're going to
call.
get an interference on 8. So, Ava McDonald.
3.5 seconds. 3 on 5. You got to pull the goalie in this situation.
Concur. 42 to play.
Got to pull the goalie. Are they going to do it? No? You don't think so? Come on, there's 3.5 seconds. You got to pull the goalie.
Coaching
Pull the
from
goalie.
the
Oh, I
announcer's
see
box.
some head shaking going on over there.
Do we?
Player
Yeah.
penalty to Bay Area's number
Yeah.
8, Ava McDonald.
They're thinking
2
about
minutes
it.
for body
Not
check.
doing it.
All right, so we're 5 on 3 with 3 to play.
TJ one.
And I'm going to be honest, with as aggressive as they play, like we have pulled pucks off the face, and next thing we know, they have it. I'd be a little hesitant. But I like the thought. All right, that brings us to the end of 2. I'll give a quick recap. So Fusion have 21 shots on goal with 1 goal scored. The Ice Bears have 18 shots on goal with 3 of them in. So again, the premonition or some of the observation of it's been fairly even played out in the second period there. Just some hard-nosed hockey from both teams. We are entering the intermission coming out with a 2-girl advantage going into the third. So there is 40 seconds to kill on the 40-second power play on the first penalty and a minute 57 on the second. Thoughts on that period there, Adam?
A lot of confusion was the thoughts on that one. No, it's just hard play. I mean, that's when you get into these intense, fast games like that, and girls are cutting and throwing their sticks and diving after pucks. It's just what happens.
Yeah, we have a little conversation there with referees and coaching staff. Regardless of what's said, I feel like we came out for the better of that stretch as you were parsing what was going on.
Yeah, it was.
I just gave up. I threw the white flag in. But that's interesting that you'll never play 2 girls. There will always be 3 on the ice.
Always,
5 on 3 is the worst you can get, but
Correct.
it just elongates the penalty then.
Correct.
Okay. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
This game's hard enough
It is.
with being down 2 girls, and it's a big sheet of ice. So that pass-off pads thing. This
Yes.
was something the 14 U's were practicing at Hunt Arena, and there were a few nights where some of the Falcons, who back-to-back national title team, would come out, and that was one of the things that they talked about. If you got a 2-on-1 situation, shoot early for the opposite side pad because that puck likes to come out where your other girl's pursuing.
Yep.
So it's actually a play that they work on quite heavily to get that collection puck that's out front. And goalie's in a compromised position. You've got an odd girl rush. So instead of just ripping and who knows where the shot goes if it sails wide, you get a much better opportunity with the puck coming out front. And as I started to think about it, and now that I've been observing it, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
As long as both girls know what's up, or I don't know how much on-ice communication you guys have, but that could certainly be something. As a shooter, I'm coming down, just a simple signal.
Yeah, well, as being the odd person down, right? You have to be expecting that pass, right? That's why when you see the points or the shots taken out above the top of the circles, right? You want that puck low. Why? Because you want that rebound opportunity. You want that puck to kick out. There is a chance that it squeaks underneath the goalie. It happens. Goaltender moving and stuff like that. But the main goal is get it low, get the rebound. That's why they're always saying, if somebody's shooting, drive that net, right? Drive that net. Jane had another really good shot that was really low, and perfect rebound came out. We just couldn't get a stick on it. Those are the type of opportunities you're trying to create when you're shooting from far out.
Yep. Makes sense. Our cameraman, Jason, you got any inputs of what you've seen, or just a head shake of not sure what he just witnessed there? But as a dad of a goalie, these would be hard to watch for me.
Yes.
Reese did it early on in 10U, and I think she lasted all of 3 games, and we were a ball of knots just watching. Like, man, they say goalies are a different breed, and I think parents of goalies.
Yep, they have no fingernails left. They have good pacing capabilities.
Pacing, I like it.
And boy, they like their shots on net. You know, that's another thing. You know, shots on net, right? You know, we look at all the shots that were taken. It's 21 shots on goal, 18 shots on goal. Now there's way more shots taken, but the on goal is where people get confused. So, really, for it to be counted as a shot on goal, you have to imagine the goalie not being there. If the goaltender was not there, would the puck have gone in? If the answer to that question is yes, then it is a shot on goal. So you'll see a lot of times where a goalie will take a shot. It'll be a little bit wide of the net, but they'll still take it in their glove. You will not see the shot clock go up because the puck would have never made it inside the net had the goalie not have stopped it.
And this brings me back to some of my days up in the booth keeping score.
Yes.
And we would have those, what do you think? Was that one inside the pipes or outside? And yeah, I remember that was one of the early days. And I learned quick, it's cold in these arenas. It's warm up in the announcer's
super nice
score
up
box.
in there.
So I volunteered for that oftentimes. And that was one of the big discussions. So we had fun with that. So yeah, I don't know those at home, if you've watched like pro hockey, that was one of the things like, man, they shoot a lot. Why don't they increment? But once I learned the very basics.
Yes.
No goalie, would it have gone in? There are some discretionary calls by the scorekeeper, but at the end of the day, to your point, though, I mean, goalie's always working because you just never know.
You don't.
You sense where it's at, but get a glove on it when you can.
Yeah.
Decent attendance today.
Yeah, no, I was just the ring's starting to fill up. We have I believe it's Western Wisconsin and Black River Falls to play up next. So we got those fans trickling in along with a good healthy Fusion support here. I've seen a lot of alumni, old parents from the kids and some of the kids that graduated last year.
It's always great, and I think this annual tournament around the holidays is great for that purpose right there.
Kids are back from college, and they get to come down and support their Fusion team.
Yep. And I love that coaches always encourage the JV to watch the varsity and varsity to watch JV, just as that support structure. But you get moments where you're 5-on-3. Hopefully the JV aren't buried in their phones and they're paying attention to stay calm, spacing, how varsity plays it. There's a lot to be learned in those areas. And quick update from the UWRF Falcons. If you weren't tuned in earlier to the JV game, one of the announcers, Eric Withers, had to break early. UWRF Falcon football is having I don't know if you call it monumental game, but it is a sizable game for the program. First time they've ever hosted a playoff game, but this year they made the D3 college football playoff system, so it's round 2, hosted in River Falls, and if you got Falcon game 20-7, missed extra point, so River Falls is up 20-7 at this point with 5 to go in the second, so it's probably halftime at this point, or darn close to it, so that's a good sign, and that's always one of those matchups where they're playing, you get styles in playoffs that can offset the advantage, and then weather in this case. When it's snowing.
Yeah, I forgot it's snowing outside.
and they're playing a team from California. So you get the warm weather coming to play up here, but then you get into styles. River Falls plays a high-speed, fast-paced offense, and this weather cannot be conducive to that. It's hard to everything's harder to do in the cold.
Yeah.
I don't care if
Yeah,
you're
we used to love it. So when we were still skating in outdoor ice, Superior would come down, and they would just freeze. They grew up inside a hockey rink where we were still on the outdoor ice. Man, it was always a great advantage to have a team like that down at our arena.
I'll tell you what, I've heard the stories of the outdoor ice, and I cannot fathom it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't grow up this far north, and this last 7 years, I've got the gear now. I can go out there, but it's still cold, and I couldn't imagine trying to play hockey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we used to come in, every 15, 20 minutes, warm up. We had moms would Vaseline their crap out of our faces to stop the windburn. The hockey dads on the warm days would be covering the blue and red line with foam in between intermissions so that the sun wasn't baking the lines away.
Things you don't think about.
Things you don't think about, man. We used to have plywood boards with just regular fencing around for the boards. And yeah, it was it was a big upgrade. So it was 98. We started. I think it was it would have been the 97 going into the 98 season when we tore down the outdoor rink and started building this one. Would have been my junior year. We missed the first part of the season in this arena. We ended up renting ice from Amory. So we were having our practices and our games for the first half of our season up there. And then it wasn't until, I think, mid-January when we were able to get into here. And even then, we didn't have a dehumidifier hooked up, so we had these giant blobs of just humps all over the ice that we'd have to shave off, because the moisture was dripping inside. And
Okay.
so it was the first sketchy years. We didn't have a concession stand. We actually had our trailer. The trailer, it parked inside. That was our concession stand.
You guys were leading the edge on the food truck revolution
Yes.
that came 20 years later.
Yes. So, but
Jason just shared that the collegiate level is doing a hockey day. So outdoor.
Yep. So
Okay.
So St. Croix Falls still has, I believe, it's the only one that I know that plays on an outdoor arena yet.
Wow. And again, we were out in the backyard ice, sun out, late season, mid-February on, but there are nights that you look at the stretch of the season of hockey, and I'm going to say tougher generation that came before. Because even these hockey rinks.
I'm not tough anymore. My toes are frozen right now.
Totally appreciate that. And we have been in some meat lockers. The worst I can remember, I think, was down in Austin. And it's not uncommon. You'll come across some where you can see your breath.
Yeah.
You're bundled up. So, but now we got batteries for everything, heated vests. Cumberland. Yep. And you can see the remnants because a lot of times you leave those for outdoor ice now for the kids to skate on, just an extra sheet. But you just look, it's like, man, the north wind hitting that.
Yeah, these kids have no idea.
No
idea.
Not at all. All right, so ice is clean. Skaters are back to their benches with the game plan for period number 3. If you're the Ice Bears, I think you're just going in saying keep playing with pressure. You got to weather this first 2 minutes of the third period where they will be down 2 girls. So the Fusion have a 2-skater advantage. Again, 40 on the first penalty and almost a full 2 minutes on the second penalty. So taking the ice is going to be Morgan Kibble with Jane Volgren, and looks like Lily Middle on the far side with Adams and Halldorf defending. And Ice Bears trying to get their girls fired up, making some noise there. And having some minor technical difficulties here, so stand by with the camera. I'll do my best play-by-play. So Ice Bears kick it up, out to Halldorf. Halldorf stretch pass, cross ice. Ahead middle over to Kivel to enter the zone. Kivel out to the blue line. Adams over to Halldorf as she assesses her situation. Still 8 to go, 5-on-3. And this is one I'm wanting to get shots just fired in and collapse when you're 5-on-3. Like, that's what it feels like from my perspective.
Yeah. So, in our parents' meeting, you heard Cranston say, like, hey, do not be yelling shoot, do not be yelling. Oh.
Still some technical difficulties. We'll get there. Puck drop down. Kibble and first penalty killed. So it is a 5-on-4 traditional power play here for the Fusion. Puck to Kibble, back around to Middle. Middle assessing from the far corner. She's going to drop pass to Kibble. Morgan Kibble drop pass to Adams. Not quite in sync yet. Again, early season stuff. Adams up to Volgren. Fires from the pretty much the point or the bottom dot there, face-off dot. And goalie to swallow it. So Jane Volgren has definitely gotten quite a few shots off today. So same lineup on the ice for this minute to play or 50 seconds to play in this last penalty. And you've got, there we go. Yep. Again, working the little two-girl down in the corner. Volgren's shot goes wide. Hustle play. Adams to maintain the zone. Both skaters go down. No call. Stick lost. Girl picks it up, and Adams rips. Good slapper one time. And, and how does that work? Okay. And Ice Bears clear and possess the puck. Weird situation. Adams is going to man. Adams is struggling.
There's got to be something going on with her skate.
I was just gonna say that because that's the third time now.
Yeah.
She's
for no apparent reason.
Yep.
Very full strength.
All right. So we are back to 15 to play. 5-on-5 hockey. Fusion down 2. So hopefully we can get something here. I always look at it in 5-minute increments. If we can get one back here in this first 5. Little breath of life.
Jane, nice.
Shoot.
We had the Ice Bears on a change.
And Jane Volgren coming with a full head of steam, but I think Morgan Kivel looks like she's grimacing.
Yeah.
A little slow to get off the ice and got caught in the zone. So navigating that, fresh 5 out. So we got DeLong, Lindis, and Harmon up front with Munson and Sydney Kivel on D right now. So puck down, controlled by the Fusion, kick back to Kivel. Kivel assesses, goes to middle to DeLong, and DeLong tries to pop it up, gets deflected back out to center ice. DeLong sweeps it up, and she's going to dump it in. And in pursuit, she maintains pursuit down to the corner with Lindis supporting. Kicks out front. Oh, man. That puck coming off the back wall right out front, and we had Harmon there ready to chip it in. Just couldn't get enough on it, it looked like. So goaltender was able to, here's a replay. Yep, there it popped out, and she was able, hard to see from the replay from that angle, but, that one quick opportunity, and we had a girl there. So puck down, Fusion controlled, can't quite get a shot off, and Halldorf to possess, and we're going to have an offsides, just the way that happened by the time Oakley was able to get a stick on it, push it back in.
That is the loudest I've ever heard referees yell, both of them simultaneously.
Oh, I'm actually surprised Fred didn't squeal when he took that puck off the thigh. That was rough because Adams was trying to clear, so she fired one. All right, so quick transition into the fusion zone there off the face-off. Ahead to Jenna Volgren. She pushes forward to Morgan Kivel. Can't quite deke and cut back. Ice Bears break out nice. Oh, fanned on a puck, but it squirts loose to the other breakout. And Jenna Volgren in pursuit down in the corner and ties it up. Got Oakley Halldorf comes away with the puck. She kicks it up off the boards to Ella Stanley. Ella Stanley stretch pass intercepted by the Bears. And right here in front of us, you got Jenna Volgren fighting and out to the Bears. Cross ice pass, and they enter the zone. They're going to get, looks like 3 fresh skaters out to the point, maintain the zone, and Adams controls ahead to Ralston, and there it is. Okay. Ice Bears get it, cross ice. 13 to play here in the third period. Ice Bears still maintaining a 2-goal lead. Hasn't been. We've had a few shots during the power play, but otherwise there hasn't been a lot of action here in the third. So got Sophia Munson controlling. Jane Volgren putting a little pressure. While that may have been a shot, it really wasn't much down there. So Jane Volgren dropping in. She fires it, gets one on net. Ice Bears control. And we're coming up the near side here. Lindis comes away with it. I don't know, scrum in the corner. Oh, here we go. Going back behind net. So can't tell who's who there, but out to Adams. Adams takes another edge.
Yeah.
Almost looks, yeah,
She's got to go sharpen those skates.
This is where I think that next level, they just grab a different set of blades, slap on, and you're off and rocking. The equipment manager goes, but not quite that easy in high school hockey.
It used to be. I used to sharpen all the skates as well for the Fusion.
Okay.
Until we bought a Sparks.
So now they just drop it in, hit the button, and off you go.
Correct.
It is pretty slick. All right. Halldorf up ahead, and Ella Stanley in pursuit. We're going to have an icing call on the Fusion. So face-off in the Fusion defensive zone here. On ice, you're going to have Morgan Kivel taking the drop, Jenna Volgren, and Ella Stanley, with Sydney Kivel and Oakley Halldorf manning the defensive side. 11:34 to play. And, And then there's this fun part of hockey.
Yeah.
The face-off drama.
Yeah. So they just threw out the Ice Bears center, and that's just when you have another player kind of creeping into the circle. They will kick the center out.
Okay. All right. So Jenna Volgren pass ahead, unable to possess there by Morgan Kivel. And Ice Bears come away with it. Long pass to center ice. Maintain momentum. This is not ideal. Oh, great stop by KG.
That was 28.
It was. That's as soon as I saw the number, I was like, all right, here we go. Morgan Kivel.
Here comes 12-5.
Oh, man. Drop pass to Jenna Volgren and couldn't get much mustard on it, but managed to get it on net. So back behind, Jenna Volgren takes a quick peek to see who's available, and now Chloe Ralston into support as Jenna ties it up, and we got 2-on-2 trying to dig it out, and puck ahead to the Ice Bears. They go cross ice to center, and Zep Munson coming down. Centers, nice little flip pass to Lily Middle, and not quite enough on it. She stayed same side, and goalie was able to square it up. All right, 10:23 to play. Again, we are leading the shots situation, but that's nothing more than a stat in the score sheet. Does not get you your W's. So see what we got in this final 10:20 to play. Ice Bears playing the puck in, coming down with a good head of steam and unable to center and control. Adams comes away with it and little scrum, but out to the point. Ice Bears collect and one of those Plinko pucks that gets deflected a couple times off skates and sticks, and KG able to track it out front and cover. All right, so 3 fresh sets of legs up front. So we have DeLong, Lindis, and Harmon, with Holdorf and Adams defending. Adams is going to do a little flip pass. Looks like it's going to be on net enough to wave off any icing. Good pursuit by Lindis there. Hustle play. DeLong, Lindis fighting for it. Puck squirts far side corner. Ice Bears come away with it. A little bit pass slightly behind, and now we've got an odd girl rush here. Good back check and gets the shot off. Again, really good defensive play. Just Haldorf staying calm, working the girl to the outside, and she had to take a quick shot that takes some of the pressure off the goalie. KG's like, I'll glove this. We'll face off here with Morgan Kibble, Jenna Volgren, and looks like Ella Stanley. And, oh, hey, why not? Both sides have had to swap now. Puck controlled by the Fusion. Run behind back. A little collision there with Munson and number 28, Berkey. Puck comes around near side. Oh, that looked like it. That was right in front of me. I happen to have a better vantage than Fred did down there on the blue line, but all good. They maintain. We're back out, and looks like Ella Stanley going to possess. She banks off the boards, controlled by the Ice Bears, and unable to bring it into the zone. Now they will control, bring in, and Sydney Kibble pushes out to the corner. She's going to pin. Fusion come away with the puck up near side. Ice Bears dump it back, and we have Munson trying. So Jenna Volgren kicks it out. 8:30 to play here in the third. 2-goal lead for the Ice Bears. Shot high, number 15. Chloe Ralston fighting in the corner. Puck out, and odd shot, stayed low. Almost looked like she fired that with a puck up on edge. And, yep, we're going to, okay, puck left the zone momentarily, so they had to clear. And coming down again, going to assess the situation back behind net, and that was Sydney Kibble, fires it up, held in. Oh, dangerous. Low shot that ricocheted off of something, and Sydney Kibble flip pass to get it out of the zone. Jane Volgren, again, she has not been able to escape on one of those breakouts where she's looking to get the stretch pass today. So maybe a dangerous. High shot that got deflected. It landed right in front of the crease with one of the Ice Bears. Just nobody knew where the puck was, and we were able to push that off to back behind net. So Sydney Kibble applying some pressure. Ice Bears are possessing in our zone now, our defensive zone, more than a little bit, and we're going to ice it. So, yep. 7:03 to play here in the third. Again, scrappy batch of hockey. Few things that you just see, as your opponent matches your level of play. You don't get those breakaways quite the same as we did yesterday. So we got Lindis taking the drop. Puck goes controlled by the Ice Bears. Good shot there, top of circle. Far side scrum. Ice Bears come away with it. Centering shot, and oh boy. Okay, shot wide there. And again, they are cycling nicely. Good centering thing. I hate to say it. Okay, DeLong going to take a full head of steam into the offensive zone. Is that Harmon supporting? Kendra Harmon, other side, and can't control it. But some physical play here in front of us. Fusion kicked the puck back out of the zone. They're immediately looking to get back in, tag up, and 28 looking to go behind net. Her pocket was picked by Halldorf. And we have Munson, 34 would be Harmon fighting for it. Can't quite clear. Halldorf's going to flip it high into the neutral zone, allowing for 4 fresh skaters. And dangerous spot here, but there's that pass.
No.
Yep, there it was. We got caught there with swapping four skaters. Oakley did what she could to slow it down, and there's that off the pad. They shouldn't have been talking about that. A wide shot off the pad, hopped right out front, and nothing to cover. So that brings the score to 4-1, and KG did what she could there. Just too many girls coming downhill, and a bad break there. All right, taking the drop, we have Morgan Kivel with Jenna Volgren over to Sydney Kivel. Back to, nope, she's going to turn, go far side.
Bears number 13, Abby Mommertz, with an assist to number 9, Elena.
All right, Stanley to hold the zone. Jenna Volgren fakes, takes another look, trying to get centering pass, nobody home, and the Ice Bears come away with it. 3-goal lead, a little deke, and another dangerous shot. Another good stop there by KG. Puck drop, she covered. Off we go. Fresh 5 for the Fusion. Halldorf and Adams playing D. Calling their name an awful lot, and I think that comes with the level of competition. You're playing your seniors as much as you can here, just to not give anything up. Oh, dang. And
how do we call that?
I don't even know.
We're going to see.
Yeah. Looks like the net came off. Not sure how or what to call that. Number 7 got credited with a goal.
Just sitting there.
Shoot.
Watch that one more time.
Kick that back, give you guys another view of that. So I didn't see. So shot came in, ricocheted backside, two stops, and it just leaked under. KG was trying to cover. So, all right. Well, let's see what the response is here for the final five minutes of play. As we have a play stoppage on the ice for the Fusion. You've got Lily Middle, Jane Volgren, Chloe Ralston, and again, the 2 senior leaders playing D, and Halldorf and Adams. So puck control or face-off controlled, quickly turned over to the Ice Bears, and we're back to Ice Bears in pursuit, looking to get that, low pass with girl there. So as I look at it, if you can slow the game down, like as a shooter with somebody trailing, that it dictates where you want to shoot, is what I'm seeing. So sometimes you want to go high, but to your point, a low shot can be very effective if you have a girl trailing.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of these shots where they end up, mid-body on the goaltender. That shot's better placed on the ice for the rebound chance.
Yep. And it's fun seeing the progression of the girls from youth, where that double move is the first thing that they learn, or lifting, I would say, lifting the puck off ice. Double moves the next thing, and then this is kind of the advanced of read where your support is coming from. All right, puck controlled by the Fusion, but quickly kicked up and zone maintained by the Ice Bears. Route back behind net. They try to kick it out front, and KG quick to cover. And when you see the Ice Bears play out in front of the net, now we're starting to see what the first period looked like. They really know how to get girls in those scoring opportunities and get the passes where they need to be. And as such, just law of averages, you're going to score more than the average who don't have those opportunities. All right. Ice Bears to control. Over far side corner. Kicks up to Morgan Kivel. She assesses. Always have two girls back. Jenna Volgren coming down, trying to turn a corner. Can't quite get there. Puck taken away by the Ice Bears, coming back near side. Nine pushes forward, down into the corner. Morgan Kivel kicks it back out to Halldorf. Halldorf ahead to Jenna Volgren. Volgren off the boards. Ella Stanley is going to dump it in, and we're going to get 4 fresh skaters. Eleanor Adams is going to be the lone skater out there. So again, right there, long pass, chip it at the red line, avoid the icing, and go get it. I'm sure that's something they work on and teach, because that quick transition is...
Dump and chase, dump and chase.
Yep. All right, so Sophia DeLong and Sophia Munson fighting for possession as it squirts far side. And Ice Bears number 8 back behind net. Keeps it wide.
Ooh.
Goes out. Just gets a quick
Good
fire
glove.
and good glove save, yeah, there by KG. Shot came quick, and puck sneaks ahead. It's going to enter the zone. And back behind the net, 3 minutes to play here in the third period. Ice Bears enjoying a 5-1 lead. So at this point, just keep applying some pressure, and it gets hard to score. Every time I look, there's always 2 girls back for the Ice Bears, and that's kind of been the trend all game. Like, there has not been many opportunities. So as much as I've talked about their offensive prowess, they're giving nothing on the defensive side either. All right, final 2:30. We'll have Lily Middle taking the drop with Chloe Ralston and Jane Volgren. And then our 2 seniors in Adams and Halldorf supporting. Puck out high. Ice Bears drop it down. And what do we have? Okay, near side, I don't have as much visibility here, so Ice Bears just controlling on this side, and Lily Middle to come away with it. Just as I say, not many opportunities. Chloe Ralston, got the corner turn, could not convert. Chloe Ralston in pursuit and is able to get the puck, keep it in the zone, and now Oakley Halldorf brings it down and out middle. Jane Volgren, not afraid to fire, puts a good stick on it, just right into the Ice Bear player. So they try to transition up. They're going to Ella Stanley, little collision there, and Halldorf to wrap it around the boards. Up ahead, transitions to Jenna Volgren. She turns the corner, and inside-out pursuit by the Ice Bears defense. Again, good angle work. They do not give up many opportunities. Puck down to KG, and she's going to cover. Minute 4 to play. Shot total, again, pretty even. Unfortunately, the goal count is not. So that has been a trend from about the 3rd minute of the game, unfortunately. Cross ice pass out to the far side point. 8 drops it into the slot, and Fusion come away with it. Sophia Munson out leading the charge. She's going to enter the zone, continue with it, and loses possession. They're back behind the net. Puck ahead. Lindis to control, looking for her options, fires it ahead. Bears to take possession in the neutral zone. Munson cross ice over to Harmon. Harmon can't quite control. Is that, nice little poke check by DeLong.
To the net.
So Lindis was there for rebound. Shot went wide, and no bueno. Halldorf controls, 8 to play, and one last rush, 4 seconds. And Lindis is going to fire from on high and no dice. So, all right, that will be a wrap. May have gotten one bonus second in there,
Yeah.
but I don't think it mattered much. So here we are. Brings this game to a close. Final shot total, 31 Fusion. 1 goal off 31 shots. And unfortunately, the Ice Bears had 5 goals off of 30 shots. So very hard-fought game. Maybe it's a little foreshadowing for later in the season.
Yeah, I think the only other time we'll see them is if we play against them in state. So,
all right. Well, this certainly, as they say, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So hopefully this sets us up for some good conference play. What does the conference situation look like this year?
We are looking pretty good. Haven't done much research into it, but you know, the last 6 years we've been conference champ or shared it with them. We shared it with Hudson. We've shared it with Western Wisconsin, and then we've also held it on our own. So, but we're looking good. Our first conference game will be no hockey next week. So I think it will be the 9th, Tuesday the 9th will be our next game against Western Wisconsin in River Falls.
Excellent. All right. So we will be back at it, coming to you live from the River Falls Wildcat Hockey Arena. And I have nothing further.
Yeah.
These are it's interesting announcing a game like this.
Yes.
That second period was wild with the penalties, and then just navigating when you're getting beat.
Yeah.
And how to
that's a tough one.
call that. So appreciate everybody tuning in at home. And anything further?
Nope. Just for all those on the Ice Bears, safe travels, and hopefully we'll see you at state.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
All right. Thanks, everyone.